What is up, Algebra 2? I am here to walk you through the project that is coming up this week. I'm going to go through a little bit of the math, so if you are ever stuck, lost, or confused with directions, what to do, or how to do the math, this is where you will go. So in this project, you are finding a car, finding loans, and then using that compounding interest formula in order to determine how much that loan would cost you, and then using that, you're going to make a decision and write and answer some questions. So here is my example. I'm going to go through and show you how I got some of my numbers. So your first task number 1, is finding your car. So you're going to go online. You're going to use the links provided or any other site you want to use, and you're going to find a new or a used vehicle that you could potentially want after you graduate. In this example, I just found a Honda Civic 2023 was the year. It's new, so there's 0 mileage, and this is the price, $32,500. So make sure you include the information, the price, and you insert a picture as well. After you do that, you're going to use the links provided in order to find actual loans that you could use to purchase your car. Because coming out of graduation, you probably won't have the money to purchase an entire vehicle. So here I just made these up, but I have 3 loans I'm choosing. Here is where I'm getting my loans from. Make sure you choose 3 separate banks or lending partners. And then each one has an interest rate. A lot of times the sites will call them APR percentages. So if you see APR, they're talking about the interest rate. Okay, after you find those, we will head into what you will be doing for each loan. So each loan, you will fill out a slide like this. You're going to put your lender information up at the top. So this is the Chase Bank loan, and here's my interest rate. For each loan, you're going to calculate a 4-year, a 5-year, and a 6-year loan. You're going to find the total cost. You're going to find how much interest there was, and then you'll calculate your monthly payment. Remember, there are some hints and guides here and formulas that can help you out. All right, so let's go through how I did my 4-year loan. So the first thing we need to know is what is our P, our R, our N, and our T. So P stands for principal. So if I go look at my car, the P is how much my car costs. Mine is $32,500. Okay, next let's find our rate, the R. This is our interest rate. So if I go look at that first loan I'm doing, I have 6.740%, and we want to make sure that we divide that number by 100. So if I pull up my calculator and I divide 6.740 divided by 100, I get 0.0674. 0.0674. Now we just need our N and our T. Our N for all of our loans is going to be 12. We're going to be compounding this loan 12 times per year, so monthly. And lastly, we need our time. Now, I said for this first example, I'm going to do the 4-year loan, so my time is 4. Okay, when you do the 5-year loan, T will be 5. When you do the 6-year loan, T will be 6. So let's first find our total cost. Our total cost, we're going to use our compound interest formula. That's P times 1 plus R over N to the power of N times T. So what we're going to do is we're going to plug in our P, R, N, and T. This will give us our total cost. So we have $32,500 times 1 plus the rate, 0.0674, divided by N, which is 12, to the power of 12 times T. So 12 times 4. So this is going to give me my total cost. So I'm going to pull up my calculator. I'm going to type this in. 32,500 parentheses 1 plus my rate 0.0674 divided by 12, close my parentheses, to the power of 12 times 4. I'm going to click enter. Here's my total cost. My total cost is going to be $42,524, and I need to round my cents, 73 cents. So this is my total cost. So that's going to be my first box right here, my total costs. Okay, so continuing, we're going to find our interest. Our interest. So our interest is calculated by taking our total cost, which is what we just got, by our principal, the amount of the car. So this is our interest. So let's find interest. Our total cost is 42,524.73 minus our starting cost, 32,500. Okay, so I'm going to pull up my calculator. 42,524.73 minus 32,500. Okay, click enter, and this is my interest. So my total interest is going to be $10,000.24, or $24.73. So this is my interest. Okay, that's what goes in the second box. Now the last box is our monthly payment. Now our monthly payment is how much we're going to pay per month for 4 years. So we're going to take our total cost. So make sure you are using the total cost, and we're going to divide by the number of months there are in 4 years. So if I take out my calculator and multiply 4 times 12, I know I have 48 months in 4 years. So if I divide my total cost, 42,524.73 divided by 48, it'll split it up into 48 even payments that I'll pay each month until my car is fully paid off. So my monthly payment, so last one is monthly pay. My monthly pay will be $885.94 because we're rounding up our cents. 94 cents. So this is going to be our monthly payment. Okay, so then I would go and do my 5 year. Then I would do it with 6 year. That's the T value. So I'd do it with 4. Then I would do it with 5, then I would do it 6, and I would fill out my entire Chase Bank loan, and then I would move on to my second loan. So my second loan would be my US Bank loan. I would put that information into the loan, and I would again calculate 4 years, 5 years, 6 years. One last time you do it for your third loan. And then when you're finally done with that, you are going to answer these short response questions at the end. You are required 5 to 8 sentences or will not receive credit for this part. This is the type of response I am looking for. So the example here is, which loan would you choose after graduation? Please be sure to specify the bank and lender and to talk about the interest rate, number of years, and monthly payment in your explanation. So make sure you answer all of these questions, 5 to 8 sentences, any less, and you will not receive credit. Remember, there are several other questions to answer as well. Make sure you answer all those, and when you are finished, here's a little bit of extra credit assignment at the end. So this extra credit has you pay off some of your some of the car first before taking out the loan. So go ahead and try this out. That is your project. It is due on Friday. Remember, this is a great place to go if you get stuck, lost, confused. We have an example of the math. Have a great one and best of luck.